Hello world and welcome back. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this is Europa Universalis IV, MEIOU and Taxes, all DLC up to Mare Nostrum, so for you're looking for Rights of Man. There are other places on YouTube where you can find that, but we are Cologne, the year is 1520, and we are attempting to integrate Brabant into our territory, like, fully. We're also developing some colonies in Ndar and Arguin on the west coast of Africa, but we're actually calling them Petershafen and Josefshafen. I'm debating... No, we're very, very close to actually getting some new ideas, so we're not going to spend any of our power on anything like that. Council of Waldeck is progressing very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. Actually, so is our centralization efforts, which I am attempting to do, but that's dropping. Catholic faith grows. Achaia is back to being Catholic, because we're actually also in the middle of the Protestant Reformation. As you can see, all the yellow is Catholic, all the blue is Protestant or Reformed or Kalkstein or anything like that. So things are getting a little bit interesting. Hey, Aachen has guns. Actually, what is Aachen's military progress at? 23. What's mine? 22. Okay, so barrel rifling, I can get the new model. Because I'm sick and tired of having the old model just standing there with his, you know... Like, which looks cooler to you? This guy? I got a short pointy stick. Or this guy. I've got a feather in my cap, I've got an awesome sword at my side, and I've got a long rifle. I want these guys as my model, right? At least, yeah, I think they're so much cooler. We're gaining money. Only a little bit. Because, actually, you know what? I'm going to put that back towards rooting out corruption. There we go. And we want to drop that down. Although as soon as we get the new technologies, corruption will drop down as well. Fürstenberg has been placed under interdict to cut off relations with them. Fort maintenance. Köln, Brabant, and Den Haag. You know what? Let's not maintain the fort in Cologne. Does that change anything? Does that change things? Actually, can I change fort maintenance here? No, I should be able to. Yeah, Cologne is mothballed. Cologne. Oh, not me. The other guys. These guys. The Archbishop of Cologne is now Protestant, which means he's... Can I declare war on them, or are they... No, they're a city-state, aren't they? Yeah. Which means the Emperor will join them, which is not good. But hey, my manpower is going up. Going up quite a bit. I'm getting about 1,400 a year. Probably about 1,500, actually. Colonies are going up. Everything is going well. It's splendid. I mean, we're more than halfway to bringing in Brabant. Realpolitik. Italian statesman Niccolo Machiavelli wrote a treatise on statescraft called The Prince, which was published posthumously, in 1532. In it, he advised rulers on how to rule. Specifically, he advised them to disregard ethics and consider only the outcomes of their actions, justifying violence if it lies if it benefited the state. His ideas, although shocking, proved inspirational to many. Good. Let's do that. Production efficiency will go up, yearly corruption will go down. That is great. I can now get an administrative monarchy, an administrative republic, or a crowned republic. We'll see if any of those appeal to me. A lot of our well-built trade network relies on corruption, but no, I'm not going to allow things to be built on a bed of lies and corruption. Catholic faith grows. Portugal has changed back to Catholic. That is good. Okay, enough with this spamming. National unrest, foreign spy detection, morale of navies, trade efficiency and interest per annum. Trade efficiency is good. Let's get him as my advisor. Ansbach is cutting off. I'm cutting off relations with him. There's a false messiah. According to Jewish scripture, a holy man from the line of David will arise to rule the Jewish people and usher in a new age. His arrival was said to coincide with both miracles and with great trials and tribulations for faithful Jews. With the many troubles facing the Jews, it should come as no great surprise that more than a few have declared themselves to be this messiah. Attracting groups of followers, some of these messiahs lived out the rest of their lives writing theology, others died young, and others led revolts or attempted to ally with great rulers to establish a Jewish kingdom on earth. Many ran into problems from their own community, facing strong opposition from rabbis who considered this heresy, and from community leaders worried that it would inspire anti-Semitism. At the end, most had little success. Let them have their hero. Or I can order his execution. I'm going to let them have their hero. Majorca has been placed under interdict. Right. Centralization efforts. I hope we actually centralize before I have to cancel this again. A West African spiritualist shrine for Nadar? Yes, of course. I'm not going to treat them any differently than other religious groups, rather. Württemberg, Liberty Desires, and oh, ha ha. There's an election! Okay. Okay, what do I need? What do I need right now? I need diplomatic technology, because that will increase my colonial range, which means I can actually get more colonies. I may even be able to get to the Caribbean right now. I doubt it, but I might. It will increase global settlers, so I want a diplomat candidate. The syndic is dead. Crafty merchant, that is good. Actually, let's see what he has. He's a crafty merchant, trade power abroad and domestic trade power go up by 5%. Yay! That's more money for me. And skeptical. Tolerance of heretics and tolerance of heathens goes up by 1%. Good. Barnabas Ham will rule our glorious nation. Military skill, he's not too good with that, but he's a really good diplomat. There we go. So in short order, I should be able to get the new technology levels for barrel rifling and galleons. News of a holy war. There's a holy war in Holland. Brabant has been placed under... The Marquis of Brabant has been excommunicated. I'm currently attempting to integrate the Marquis of Brabant into my territory. If I cut off relations with them, that goes sour. Sorry, Pope, you're out of luck. I'm still going to support them in this particular matter. Let me see. Adopt plutocratic administration. Actually, let's see. Still have all of the abrogation things. Switch to a noble republic. Do I want a noble republic? No, I want a crowned republic. How do I get a administrative republic? Administrative power at least 100, and centralization, decentralization is less than 1. That will give me a bunch of really good things. Edict of Frankfurt. I will again ban his writings from our land. There's a gifted Jew. There's always room for talented men. Okay, I'm like the bastion of Catholicism in northwestern Europe. Wow, another great advisor has died. Military advisor. Okay. Therese Lipstadt or Meta von Scheidegg. Land maintenance modifier, prestige from land battles, or national manpower modifier in recruitment time. Let's go with land maintenance modifier and prestige from land battles. Let's go with that. There we go. Madrigal performance. Today is a great day for Cologne. A performance of the new madrigals was held in the palace of Barnabas Ham in Cologne. Dennis Arnsberg once again showed his abilities. However, the audience is still to decide if it will become popular or not. I hope it's not Goosey Goosey Gander again. Things might happen. Yearly prestige. Republican tradition for the next 2 years. There we go. Bartering increases. Wow. Seek the advice of our best economists to stop this by any means. I will lose administrative power, which is fine. I just bought the administrative technology. So I will lose some inflation. That's good. Heretical vassals. One of our vassals has strayed from the Catholic faith. Our ambassadors have greatly remonstrated them, asking them to return to their true faith. They have refused to compromise, clinging desperately to their heresy. If we continue to push for them to convert, we risk open revolt. The time has come to make a decision: invade and force them to convert, or back down and accept heretics in our midst. I will give them our word that they may keep their faith, because in 30%, they're my cities anyways, and I can convert them back. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I want to get corruption out. So let's spend a little bit more on corruption. I'm spending a lot on corruption, and that's okay. Holy War in Poland. Holy War in Poland, which is bad for Poland, good for everybody else. Yeah, Lorraine is slowly being brought down from their liberty desire. National Writer produces Renaissance masterpiece. Stability cost modifier -10, yearly prestige plus 0.5 for the next 10 years. Prestige. Okay. My religious unity is 100%. Reform desire is 116. That's why the Protestant Reformation happened. You know what? We're 20% away. 20% away from incorporating Brabant, and thereby getting Breda and Maastricht into our territory, which will slowly start gobbling up this area, which is going to be good. Actually, I have a claim on Liège, don't I? Yes, I do. They're allied with Bayern-Straubing and Hesse. Hesse is these guys. Bayern-Straubing is them. Ooh. And I have a claim on them as well. Okay. Stettin-Lütje and Liège. So you know what? What is my current unlawful territory? And aggressive expansion is still actually quite high. I'm just gonna chill. I mean, I could invade them and then just take money from them. That will increase inflation. And I don't really need the money all that much right now. There's no projects that I'm trying to build towards. There's nothing like that. Our truce with Nassau has ended. Oh yeah, they used to be my allies, but they're not anymore. Alright, Lorraine's Liberty Desires, slowly dropping. Actually, so's Brabant's is actually going up. But you know what, they're 8.5% away. In like 2 months. In like 2 months, they will join me. So that's good. Yeah, maybe slightly more than 2 months. How often does this guy take over? Monopoly company formed. I will demand payment in full. There we go. I can get barrel rifling. Invented in Augsburg, barrel rifling spun bullets in the barrel to launch them more accurately. It has also made these rifles slow to reload, but they quickly became popular among hunters, some of whom later became sharpshooters during wartime. Morale of armies, good. Enables invincible general cannons, enables sakers, and I can now build barracks. So let us first of all, let's make our leader a general. He's okay. Let's change our culverins, let's swap them out for sakers. And by the end of the 15th century, artillery guns have become a standard part of every European army. 2 technological changes helped to spur this: widespread adoption of cast iron techniques and the development of corned gunpowder, which clung together. Thereby creating, they had little pockets of oxygen, therefore made it go much more rapidly. I can get a paved road network. Let's get one in. Actually, you know what? Let's do this a little bit role-playing-y. I'm in Bonn. I want to create a road to. I'm in Cologne. I want to create a road to Den Haag. So the shortest way is 1, 2, 3, 4, or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. But you know, let's follow the Rhine. Let's go Dusseldorf up to then Emmerich. And then let's also then go Nijmegen. There we go. Road networks. Okay, so that's good. We're almost at the point where we can get galleons. Why? That is still far ways away. December 1523. Yeah. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. 94.6. 94.6. I know this episode is pretty much just staring at a map. But, you know, that's what this game is about. I've got Lorraine as a vassal. We're about to take Brabant. Like any month now. Any month now. Very, very soon. I will have to create a new state of Brabant. That's okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, 100%, 100%. Hey, integrating Brabant. When a smaller country gives up its independence to join a greater realm, there's a lot of adapting. And while some parts are easy, the administration of the realm will still need to expand to accommodate all possibilities, which means diplomatic reputation is dropped for the next 10 years. But Brabant is now part of our glorious nation, which means we need to make a state in an extra state. Brabant. Brabant is territory. Let's make it a state. Boom. It will cost 0.53 in maintenance, but it will increase our income by 0.94. Boom! Excellent. Brabant is now a state. How's my military? I'm actually over. So what do I want to do with these guys? Let's split them. Let's take these guys. I want the cavalry. You will join Cologne. The other 4, you will disband. Disband. And that should also mean Liberty Desire in Lorraine drops. Oh no, because I annexed a vassal, which actually gave them an extra 55 modifier against me. That's okay. That's okay. So in this episode, I've got Limburg, which there's a fort in Limburg. Which do I want a fort in Limburg? I don't. In Maastricht? Here. Maastricht. And Maastricht. There we go. And this is Nord Brabant. No, it is Breda. There we go. Now, so I have one diplomat there. I'll send another diplomat back to Bentheim. There we go. Good. I'm slowly working my way towards the sea. Pogrom against the Catholic faith. Bavarian. Don't really care. Oh, I can get Avenge the Faithful. So, let's see. Okay. Okay, Bavaria it's Bayern-Straubing, Passagraf-Bahrain, Salzburg, Bayern-Straubing, Bohemia, Bavaria. There. Who's Bohemia allied with? Nobody that I really care about. Okay, because I could use the pogrom in Bavaria as an excuse to declare war against them, but then actually take people right next to me. There we go. Burgundy's been placed under interdicts. So let's send a missionary. I don't have any missionaries. Right, there's a shortage of missionaries, so I can't actually convert them. Oh hey, I have new fleets. I have new fleets. Plus for Leopold Bebra. Alright. So, where's this fleet? Where are you? You're in there. 2, you can go to Den Haag as well. And 1, Caravel, you can also join Den Haag, and then we'll reorganize that. Let's see what's going on there. There we go. Oh no, I want you in Köln. There we go. We'll merge you guys. Now, how's my fleet? I got 9 out of 14. I can drop my fleet maintenance. That'll save me a little bit of cash. Reducing inflation will also save me cash. 40? What do I need? What do I need it for? Nothing right now. Let's reduce inflation. There we go. Good. Good. Okay, so we have added into our territory Brabant, and we've expanded the Liège little area. Where are my forts? I have a fort in Maastricht. I don't want a fort in Maastricht. So, let us destroy the modern castle in Maastricht. And then instead... No. But that will save me a little bit of money. Okay. Because I only want castles in my capitals. Nassau has a holy war. So I want a castle actually in Nijmegen, which is the capital of that. And I have too many diplomatic relations. Really? Really? Oh yeah, Nassau. I can totally end my relationship with Nassau. But I don't have any diplomats to send. So let's take Bentheim's guy back. We will cancel military access. Hamburg has been placed under interdict. Accommodation with natives. Okay, cool. Cool. And then as soon as I can, I will revoke my military access with Nassau, and then we'll cut off relations with them, and then I won't be over my relationship limit. Leopold 8th of Austria. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Revoke military access? Yes. Which means this, I'm also guaranteeing. And the Emperor has enacted an imperial reform, Syndic. With the backing of the members of the Holy Roman Empire, the Emperor has decided to go through with the reform Institut Reichsregiment, consolidate the imperial diet, and reduce the legislative complexity. Emperor gets +1 diplomats, +1 diplomatic reputation, but we get national unrest. We already had that, didn't we? Reform the Hofrecht. This will give us prestige, which is good. Gemeiner Fenning. Yes, let's do that as well. This will disallow internal HRE wars? No. No, I will not support Landskreis. Military manual written in the vernacular. Awesome. 25 military power and 5 army tradition. Agricultural innovation. Force the peasants to adopt these techniques. Gain war exhaustion and unrest. Give them incentives or leave them alone. Well, I can afford the money. Especially if either of those trigger. But if I force them to do it, they will both get that for 14 years. I will force the peasants to adopt those techniques. There we go. I'm also going to cancel... what is that? Alliance? No, it's influence. Revoke guarantee on November 14th. I'm going to revoke that. Fast and end the sea. Unlike the calling to the battlefields of land, a matter of duty and search for glory, the sea calls to many free spirits who care little for such things. Stories of sailing the oceans of the world and the past expeditions of the Kölner fleet are retold by old sailors as adventures. Many of the great sights remembered, many of the great sacrifices forgotten. Is it any wonder, with such a legacy, that the youths of Cologne yearn for the vastness of the sea? Many more have come to join our navy over the past year. Some may end their lives at the bottom of the ocean, but those who return are sure to keep their stories alive. Gained 629 sailors. Don't care, but it makes for a good story. Bremen is under interdict. Revoke the guarantee on November 14th. There we go. Hanau is placed under interdict. Yes, we're revoking our guarantee, and... What? That's okay, there we go. Good. I no longer have too many relations. That's good. That's good. Lorraine still has high liberty desire. And actually we're gonna send a guy back to Bentheim. I'm not gonna annex them. Improve relations. There we go. I mean, I could annex them. I could. But I would rather still be building towards galleons. Improve relations with Bentheim are maxed, yes. That is okay. Yeah. Why are we still a duchy? Look how big I am. Why aren't I principality? Gifted Protestant, there are always room for welcome for talented men. There we go. Everything is good. I mean, at this stage, there isn't really much I can really be focusing on. Frankfurt's been placed under interdict, yes. I can reduce inflation again. Let's do that. You know what? Let's continue to reduce inflation. Boom. There we go. Disaster at sea. Let them grieve? Or so we lose some readiness. Let's let them grieve. An entire trading fleet has been lost at sea, taking all aboard to a watery grave. News of the disaster is sweeping the docks, and our superstitious sailors are taking the loss deeply to heart. Let them grieve. Let them grieve. Census. Few centers of trade, fairly developed, few building opportunities, education 10%, 55 textile capacity because Burgundy are allied with Bremen, Verdun, and Verona. Okay, so what about allied with Stettin, Lucca, and Liège? They're no longer allied with Burgundy. Okay. Let's see. Do I take Liège or Amsterdam? I don't know. But guild leaders will not rival nobles of status, and you know what? Any decisions on where I go next is going to have to wait until next episode because this is already far too long. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe, please comment, follow me on Twitter at Karhu Gaming, follow me on Steam, Karhu Gaming with a space. See you all next time and have a wonderful day, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen.